This vitamin is skyrocketing stroke risk overnight. Seniors beware. What if the very vitamin you take every morning to protect your health was quietly putting your brain in danger? You wake up, stretch, pour a glass of water, and reach for your daily supplement, the same one you've trusted for years. But today, something's different. Your hand trembles, your words stumble, and within seconds, your world tilts. I'm a neurologist, and I've seen this nightmare unfold far too often. Seniors who eat well, stay active, and take their vitamins faithfully, suddenly struck by strokes they never saw coming. The shocking part? It's not rare. One common vitamin taken in the wrong way can skyrocket your stroke risk overnight. In this video, I'll reveal which vitamins may be silently harming your brain and how to protect yourself before it's too late. Stay with me, this could save your life. Many neurologists and brain doctors around the country are seeing the same troubling pattern. Every week, seniors who eat right, stay active, and take their vitamins faithfully are showing up in hospitals with strokes that could have been prevented. These are people doing everything by the book, yet something is quietly working against them. What most don't realize is that a few common vitamins like vitamin D, vitamin E, B6, A, and niacin can slowly increase stroke risk when taken in the wrong dose, at the wrong time, or mixed with other medications. Across neurology clinics, more and more doctors are seeing this connection unfold, trusted supplements silently tipping the balance inside the brain. This isn't about fear, it's about understanding. Because when it comes to your brain, even one small mistake in your supplement routine can have life-changing consequences. 1. Vitamin D. Did you know that the same vitamin many people take for strong bones could, in high doses, quietly raise your stroke risk? Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin because your body makes it when sunlight hits your skin. It's very important for keeping your bones, muscles, and immune system healthy. You can also get it from foods like salmon, sardines, tuna, eggs, and milk or cereals that are fortified with vitamin D. For most older adults, doctors recommend about 800 IU, 20 micrograms per day, and it's usually safe up to 4,000 IU with a doctor's guidance. Many seniors take vitamin D because it's linked to stronger bones and fewer falls, and that's true, but here's where problems begin. A lot of people think, if a little is good, more must be better. That's a dangerous myth. Some supplements sold in stores have 5,000 to 10,000 IU per pill, and taking them every day for months can actually harm your body. Here's what happens inside your body. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from food. That's great when it's balanced, but when you take too much, your blood calcium can rise too high. This is called hypercalcemia. Over time, calcium starts to build up in your arteries, the blood vessels that carry blood to your heart and brain. Instead of staying soft and flexible, those vessels become stiff and narrow. That stiffness makes it harder for blood to flow properly and can raise blood pressure. When blood can't move freely through the brain's tiny vessels, your risk of stroke increases, especially while you sleep, when your body is less hydrated. Early warning signs of too much vitamin D include nausea, vomiting, weakness, confusion, constipation, and constant thirst or urination. If ignored, it can lead to kidney stones or serious heart and brain problems. Studies show that extremely high doses of vitamin D don't give extra health benefits, and in some cases, they can actually increase the risk of falls and stroke in older adults. But there's good news. This is completely preventable. Get your vitamin D levels checked before taking supplements. Take it in safe amounts, preferably in the morning with food, and balance it with calcium-rich foods, not extra pills. A little sunlight, a healthy diet, and regular testing are all it takes to keep your bones and your brain safe. 2. Vitamin A. Did you know that the same vitamin often praised for keeping your eyes sharp could, when overused, quietly raise your stroke risk? Vitamin A is important, no doubt about it. It helps you see better at night, keeps your skin and immune system strong, and even supports healthy growth and healing. You can get it from animal foods like eggs, milk, cheese, and liver, and from colorful fruits and vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and kale. These plant foods contain beta-carotene, which your body can safely turn into vitamin A only when needed. Now here's where things get tricky. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it's stored in your liver and fatty tissues instead of being flushed out daily like vitamin C or B vitamins. That means if you take too much for too long, it starts building up quietly over weeks or months until it reaches toxic levels. Doctors may prescribe vitamin A for specific eye or immune problems, but the usual daily amount for older adults is about 700 to 900 micrograms, 2300 to 3000 IU. Many supplements, however, contain 10,000 to 25,000 IU or more, which is way above what your body actually needs. When vitamin A builds up in your liver, it can cause liver damage and interfere with blood clotting. This happens because your liver helps make the proteins that stop bleeding. When the liver is stressed or damaged, your blood may not clot properly. In older adults, especially those taking aspirin or blood thinners, this can lead to internal bleeding or even bleeding inside the brain, a type of stroke called a hemorrhagic stroke. Over time, too much vitamin A can also make bones weaker, raise blood pressure, and strain small blood vessels in the brain, making them more fragile and likely to burst under stress. Early warning signs of too much vitamin A include dry skin, headaches, dizziness, blurred vision, nausea, and unexplained bruises or nosebleeds. Studies show that long-term high doses can increase the risk of fractures, liver disease, and stroke, especially in older adults who mix supplements without medical advice. But there is hope. This risk is completely preventable. You don't need huge doses to stay healthy. Eat colorful foods, get vitamin A naturally, and talk to your doctor before adding supplements. Remember, balance is protection. The right amount keeps your vision bright, your brain safe, and your health in harmony. 3. Vitamin E. Imagine taking a vitamin every morning, believing it's protecting your heart, but it's quietly making your blood more likely to bleed instead of clot. That's the hidden truth behind vitamin E when it's taken the wrong way. Vitamin E is known as the antioxidant vitamin. It protects your cells from damage and supports your immune system. You can find it naturally in foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, avocado, and olive oil. Because it's linked to heart and brain health, many older adults take it in supplement form. It sounds harmless, but that's where the mistake begins. The recommended amount for most adults is only about 15 milligrams, 22 IU per day. Yet many supplements on store shelves contain 400 to 1,000 IU, almost 20 to 50 times more than what the body needs. Over time, this can thin your blood too much, especially if you're already taking aspirin, warfarin, or other blood-thinning medicines. Here's how it happens. Vitamin E helps prevent platelets, tiny cells that form clots, from sticking together. In small doses, that's good for preventing blockages. But in large doses, it stops your blood from clotting when you actually need it to. That means even a small bump, a fall, or a sudden rise in blood pressure could lead to bleeding inside the brain, a hemorrhagic stroke. Studies have shown that high-dose vitamin E supplements may slightly increase the risk of bleeding strokes in older adults. In one study, people who took large doses had a higher rate of brain bleeds compared to those who didn't. Early warning signs of too much vitamin E include frequent nosebleeds, easy bruising, dizziness, or headaches that don't go away. But because these signs are mild at first, many people never realize what's happening until it becomes serious. The good news is you can still get all the vitamin E your body needs safely. Skip the high-dose pills and focus on food sources like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. They give you the perfect amount in a natural, balanced way. Before adding any supplement, talk to your doctor. Remember, when it comes to vitamins, balance protects, excess harms. 4. Folic acid. Imagine taking a simple vitamin that's supposed to protect your heart and brain, but when misused, it quietly starts doing the opposite. That's the surprising story behind folic acid, also known as vitamin B9. Folic acid helps your body make healthy red blood cells and supports proper brain and nerve function. It's especially important for women during pregnancy because it helps prevent birth defects. You can find it naturally in foods like leafy greens, beans, oranges, bananas, avocados, and fortified grains like bread and cereals. Doctors may also prescribe it to seniors with anemia, nerve weakness, or memory issues. The recommended daily amount for most adults is 400 micrograms, mcg. But here's where the confusion begins. Many people believe that taking extra folic acid will boost their energy or memory. Some even take high-dose supplements, 1000 mcg or more, every day without medical advice. This can lead to silent problems, especially in older adults. Did you know? Too much folic acid can actually hide a vitamin B12 deficiency, a common problem in seniors. When this happens, the body may appear healthy at first, but nerve damage can continue quietly in the background. Over time, this can lead to numbness, memory loss, confusion, or even mood changes. Inside the body, folic acid works with vitamin B12 to build red blood cells and support healthy DNA. When there is an imbalance, too much folic acid and not enough B12, the blood becomes less stable, and oxygen delivery to the brain can be affected. Some studies suggest that very high folic acid levels may raise homocysteine, an amino acid linked to blood clots and stroke risk. When blood becomes thicker or more prone to clotting, it can block the vessels that carry oxygen to the brain, leading to an ischemic stroke. Early warning signs of too much folic acid might include unusual fatigue, tingling in hands or feet, or mental fog. While rare, consistent overuse can make stroke and heart problems more likely, especially in people already on medication for high blood pressure or cholesterol. The good news? Folic acid is safe and helpful in the right dose. You don't need mega doses to stay healthy. Eat leafy greens daily, get your B12 checked regularly, and follow your doctor's advice on supplements. Balance your B vitamins, and they'll work together to protect your brain, not harm it. 5. Vitamin B3. Imagine taking a vitamin to protect your heart, only to learn it might quietly raise your stroke risk. That's the surprising truth about vitamin B3, also known as niacin. Vitamin B3 helps your body turn food into energy and supports healthy nerves, skin, and digestion. It's found naturally in foods like chicken, turkey, salmon, peanuts, and whole grains. For many years, doctors prescribed niacin in higher doses to help lower bad LDL cholesterol and raise good HDL cholesterol. The normal daily amount for adults is around 14 to 16 milligrams mg, which you can easily get from food. But here's where things get confusing. Because niacin was once seen as a natural way to lower cholesterol, many people still take high-dose supplements, 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams or more, thinking it's a safe, over-the-counter alternative to prescription medicine. Sadly, that's where danger begins. Did you know? High doses of vitamin B3 can cause the blood vessels in your body to suddenly widen, creating what's known as a niacin flush. Your skin turns red, warm, and tingly for a short time. It may feel harmless, but inside your body, this constant widening and tightening of blood vessels can lead to serious heart and brain stress. Here's how it works. At first, niacin makes your blood vessels expand, lowering blood pressure for a while. Later, as the effect wears off, your vessels tighten again, causing blood pressure swings. For older adults, whose arteries are already less flexible, these rapid changes can strain the heart and increase the risk of irregular heart rhythms. When the heartbeat becomes uneven, blood can pool inside the heart and form clots, which can travel to the brain and cause a stroke. Too much niacin can also harm the liver, leading to nausea, fatigue, yellowing of the eyes or skin, and dark urine. Some people may also feel dizzy, weak, or short of breath after long-term high doses. Studies have shown that very high niacin doses offer little heart benefit but may increase stroke risk and cause other health problems. The good news? You don't need large doses of niacin to stay healthy. Eat balanced meals with protein, nuts, and whole grains. If your doctor recommends niacin for cholesterol, follow their exact dosage and get regular blood tests. Remember, vitamins should protect your heart, not put it at risk. Balance is always the best medicine. 6. Vitamin B6. Imagine taking a vitamin to protect your nerves but slowly feeling your hands and feet go numb instead. That's the hidden danger of vitamin B6, also called pyridoxine, when taken in the wrong way. Vitamin B6 is an important nutrient that helps your body make red blood cells, balance mood, and keep your brain and nerves working properly. You can get it naturally from chicken, fish, potatoes, bananas, and chickpeas. Doctors sometimes prescribe it to help with nerve pain, low energy, or depression. The normal daily amount for adults is only 1.5 to 2 milligrams mg. A very small amount your body needs to stay healthy. Here's where the problem begins. Many B-complex supplements contain 50 milligrams, 75 milligrams, or even 100 milligrams of vitamin B6 per capsule, up to 50 times the daily requirement. Some people take these daily, thinking it will boost their energy or improve memory. But over time, too much vitamin B6 can actually damage the very nerves it's meant to protect. Did you know? High levels of vitamin B6 can cause peripheral neuropathy, a condition where the nerves in your hands and feet start to misfire. You may feel tingling, burning, or numbness, almost like your limbs have fallen asleep. In older adults, this can lead to balance problems and increase the risk of falls, which are a major cause of injury and stroke in seniors. Inside the body, vitamin B6 plays a key role in nerve communication and the production of neurotransmitters, chemicals that send messages between brain cells. But when levels are too high, it can overstimulate the nerves, damaging their protective coating. Once this damage happens, it can take months to heal, and sometimes it may never fully go away. Too much B6 can also disturb blood pressure and circulation, indirectly raising stroke risk by affecting nerve control over blood vessel function. Studies show that long-term high doses offer no extra benefit for memory or energy, but clearly increase the chance of nerve injury. The hopeful news? It's easy to stay safe. Most people get enough vitamin B6 from food alone. If you take supplements, check the label, look for lower doses, and don't exceed 2 milligrams daily unless prescribed. Listen to your body. If you notice tingling or numbness, stop and see your doctor. Remember, vitamins should heal, not harm. So let's take a moment to recap. We talked about 5 vitamins: vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin B6, and vitamin B3, niacin, all of which play powerful roles in keeping your body and brain healthy. These vitamins aren't bad. In fact, they're essential. But as we've seen, when taken in high doses or without guidance, even something good can quietly turn harmful. The truth is, your body doesn't need megadoses. It needs balance. The safest way to get your vitamins is through natural foods: fish, nuts, leafy greens, colorful fruits, and whole grains. Always read the label, check the dosage, and talk to your doctor before adding any supplement to your routine. And here's something important to remember. Your body is always talking to you. When something feels off, don't ignore it. Listen to those early signs. They're your body's way of protecting you. Do you already eat these foods, or are you planning to start? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps this message reach others who need it. Thank you for watching, and take care of your amazing, one-of-a-kind body.